Take a look at shares of Nvidia after hours. The company reportedly getting a subpoena from the Justice Department as part of an escalating antitrust investigation. That's according to Bloomberg. The DOJ also sending subpoenas to third parties, and antitrust officials appear to be concerned that Nvidia is making it harder for its customers to switch suppliers. Dan Howley, we have you here as well. According to Bloomberg, here's how they phrase it, Dan. They say antitrust officials are concerned that Nvidia is making it harder to switch to other suppliers and penalizes buyers that don't exclusively use its AI chips.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that I think has been bubbling under the surface of the huge AI explosion is Nvidia. I mean, the estimates are anywhere between, I think, 80 and 95% of the market for AI chips. That's going to draw some attention, especially with, I mean, 89.5% is wild. And it's a large part of that, to their credit, is that they had invested in this a long time ago. They started building this out.
And how many times have we had folks on the show who say how far ahead Jensen Huang still is because he provides the chips, the software, the networking?
Yeah, and it's that part, the software, that I think is what people are looking at. You know, there's a discussion about how Nvidia will see which companies are able to take its products now and start implementing them now into the data center. And I think that's something that officials are looking at and saying, you know, is this something that's good? Is it something that's bad? The other thing is the software and the lock-in. So they're building, companies are building on NVIDIA's CUDA software. Is that locking them in, kind of ensuring that they can't necessarily go somewhere else? Because, well, you've already put all your money into building on CUDA. Does that mean you're not going to want to go to AMD, or you're not going to want to go to Intel? So I think those are some of the big questions that these officials have. NVIDIA has said, look, there's nothing to see here. We're just you know, doing good because we invested early, and that's just the name of the game. We put all this money in already, and so now we're reaping the rewards because now people are starting to buy up AI chips. So, you know, I think it's going to take a while for anything along these lines to get here. I mean, we had heard murmurs about Google, you know, years ago, right? And then there was the suit finally came out, and just because they're subpoenaed doesn't mean there's a suit at all. It doesn't mean that there's going to be any kind of complaint. They could just say, oh, okay, everything's good, or they could move forward with something. So it's still very early.
Whether whether this actually, you know, turns to a formal complaint.
Exactly.
Your point is well taken. Dan, thank you. Appreciate it.